Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Old Guy Plays 1969 for the continuation of Minecraft Homestead. I'm sorry that my voice has kind of been bleh, I guess, in the other videos. Not really maybe exciting to listen to. I don't know. But that's just how I talk. Anyway, let's flip into the game feed here. Let's go into single player. That was a loud click in my ears. I need to turn down my actual headphone volume. Let's do that. And let's go into Old Guy Plays the World. And I think in the first three videos, I just kind of started building on my house and, making a basic structure. I did explain some things about the mod. I did go back and watch my videos, and I realized there were some things I mentioned but then I didn't elaborate on them. So I'm going to try to elaborate on a couple of things here. One of the things I was talking about when you're looking at stuff, okay? And looking at the furnace, okay? And you're looking into the furnace, it shows you what's in it. But if you notice at the very top right where it says furnace, you see pickaxe right there, and it's got an X, okay? And that's because right now I'm not carrying anything in my hand. But if I highlight the pickaxe and I go back and I do this again, you'll see a little green checkbox up there. So it basically tells you you can smash that item with a pickaxe. It's to let you know how to dismantle it. So like if I look at the crafting table, it's now showing the axe, right? So if I highlight the axe, I come over, right? The crafting table is kind of unique because you kind of use it to build a bunch of different things, where this, you're just going to use it to build one thing. So I didn't really elaborate on that too much. What are we carrying? Looks like we got some rose poppy bushes and some silver birch on us. Birch leaf. Moss carpet, twigs. Let's just throw all this stuff into the chest. Now I do got a sword. I got a sleeping bag. So having a quick inventory check. Let's have a quick look in the house. So definitely going to need more birch to finish the walls and that sort of thing. But I'm not going to do that this episode. I think this episode, what I'd like to do is go explore and see if we can find some crap. So let's hit the M key. Let's move up. Now I did mark that as a copper zone, so I did use a waypoint there. I think I'm gonna hit in this area over here. Try to stay in the warm biome itself. Let's get facing in the right direction. So this way. So I think we're going to be heading over that land bridge. What's the time? 3:54 in the game, and gonna be night soon. That's okay. Like I explained, we slept in the bed. I have the sleeping bag with us now, so there's not really any fear of losing my spawn point to get us back. So I want to head in this direction and see what else we can find. I mean, it would be nice if on this little explorer that I'm doing right now, that if we found a village, as the first village I usually find in Minecraft and I get to, I usually steal all their crap. Take back to my own base. Be used for my own stuff. Wow, I love the shader pack. Look at that. The way the sun and the clouds are moving. That is just so pretty, eh? Gotta say. Alright. Alright, we're heading back to snow. What if we point this way? Okay, let's go this way. Now, I did talk about the fear of not dying, so I've explored that when I didn't want to early, so yeah, so don't be afraid if you're using this mod pack to go out and have a look around. Because of Biomes O'Plenty mod, there is tons of stuff to find. There's mods in here for different structures and stuff. This particular mod pack, I really do find... Oh, what's this? Chicken. I find it really emphasis on you exploring. They want you to go out and try to find structures and different things. Just be careful while you're out running around, because you can come upon little outposts where vindicators are, just hanging out, or raiding parties. Okay, I'm not seeing anything else this way. Let's keep going. You know, sorry fellas, but I got a feeling I'm gonna have to kill you. Why am I doing this? Because I want a little bit of leather. I don't know if you guys are dropping any leather. I have to just clear a little spot to put my sleeping bag down so we can have a nap. It's kind of hard to do stuff in the dark. Okay, so we did get some raw mutton. Mutton. Okay, don't run. There, we got 3 pieces of dark colored wool. Now, was I smart and bring a crafting table with me? No, you dope, you didn't. You didn't bring a crafting table with you. Did I make the backpack yet? No, I talked about it, but I didn't make one. Okay, that's because I don't think I had any string. Anyway, yeah, I'm rambling on. Oh, here we go. Here's what I was talking about. Look, see there in the distance? If you hit the C key, you can zoom in. Look, there's a structure over there. Now, in this instance, that's just a well, I think, in the middle of nowhere. So I'm not really going to go over and have a look at that. But I am going to keep facing in that direction and stay in the warm woodlands. Did I pick up any leather at all? No, that's right, because I went and I done sheep. So because I'm getting twisted around, really what I'd like to find is some cows. These are piglets. So cows over here. So if I find cows, I could give those guys the old bopper booer on the head and make some leather slippers. And why do you say would you want leather boots? Because leather boots, if you got them, there's no fear of falling into the snow and freezing to death in the snow. Oh, here we go. And the Minecraft gods have smiled upon us once again. Stop running around. You're just going to die tired there, buddy. Come here. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sorry, but I'm just not the most efficient at killing it. Okay, thanks, bud. Okay. 4 leathers. Now, there was a tree over here. I do have an axe. Well, let's find a tree. Cut down a tree. This is really slowing things up. Okay, now, back to the E key. This is maple. We already know we can't make a crafting table out of maple, so why did I cut down maple? Because you're a dope. Okay, maple. Oak. Don't worry about just cutting down a whole bunch of resources and saying, oh my god, I'm going to lose everything. Don't worry about that. There's resources everywhere. And you can replant stuff, so there's no really any fear of running out of some stuff. Okay, so we want oak logs. We got those bookmarked. So that was another thing I didn't talk about. When you click on it, it brings up this, which is also the same as if you click it in here. You can click the plus recipe. I haven't really played around with the shortcut keys, but there is a way that you can hold shift and something else to get more than just one stack. Okay, and we need crafting table. Oops. Crafting tables down. And we want to build boots, was it? Leather boots. There we go. Let's get a pair of those. And throw these on our character. Pick up our crafting table and go again, because I really don't want to be over here, have to cross that snow and then be sinking down in the snow. The leather boots will prevent that from happening. Let's hit the map key. Okay, yeah, I am going to run out of green pastures over here, so let's keep going though. I'm really hoping I do run into a village or something of some kind. There's some pumpkins. Sometimes that can be an indication that there's a village nearby. These must just be wild pumpkin. And yeah, you could make pumpkin pie. That's a good stuff. Wow, look at this. All kinds of more sheep over here. Wow. Pigs and everything. This would be another good spot to put down roots if you had to. Let's keep going this way. What's the game time clock showing? 12:13. So we still got lots of time to keep moving in this direction. Let's hit the control key and get a sprint on. Looks like we're coming into some type of spruce biome. It's the snowy slopes. Okay. Oh, what are these guys? Probably don't want to know. Just, okay, mini sheep. Made the advancement light as a rabbit. Okay, maybe that's because I have the leather boots on? I no idea. Okay, let's check the map again. Okay. All these little red things, those ain't bad guys. That's just, it could be just things floating on the ground, okay? Like this, right here, look, see? Sapling, twig. Ooh. Hey, look, sleeping owls. I'll leave those guys be. What's this? Yeah. Look at this. Now this is just, you know, natural in the wild. Finding some iron. You can't pass this up because you're going to use iron so much in this mod pack. You're going to need iron for a lot of things. So if you see it, grab it. And most likely I'm going to end up with so much crap I'm going to have to start throwing stuff away and making decisions on what to keep and what not to. Okay, good. We're coming into another nice warm biome. Okay. It's all spruce trees. And I may grab some spruce trees. Only because, you know, if I run into a ocean, I'm going to want a boat. Now let's go going out to a gravel beach. This way. Okay, let's keep going that way. Yeah, there's some more turkeys. Yeah, just a word of caution. The turkeys are vicious, so can't kill them and eat them, yes, but they don't like that. You whack one and the whole entire pack will chase you, hunt you down. Okay, let's check our big map again. Let's have another look. Okay. Looks like a little bit of sand maybe over here. There's that area over here. This is a maple forest. Gravel beach. What's over there in the distance? Let's hit the C key, have a look. It looks like just sand. Yep. Says this is a beach. Seashell. Let's do beach party. Maybe, is this it? You approach. Can be placed. I thought there was a way you could open these. I had a friend tell me you could. Don't know. Hit the M key. Not really seeing anything. Wait, now there's some structures over here. Let's set a temporary waypoint over there. We are going to head in that direction. X marks the spot, 194 meters away. I also need to eat. One piece of raw mutton left. Okay, let's head in that direction. We have roughly an hour. I don't know if we'll make it over here in time. We probably will. And hopefully there's some beds or something over here. Oh, what's that? It's a wolf. It's a white wolf. Okay. I'm going to want to sleep right away because I'm in a dense area. We want to get right back to the day cycle as quick as possible. Oh, what's these guys? Rabbits? Little bunnies. Okay. What did we find? Look at that. We found ourselves a nice big village. This is good. This guy's a farmer too. Novelist farmer. Trade him cattails or beetroots for gems. So I'm gonna have a nap. I'm just gonna sleep right here on the ground. And we'll wait for morning. Okay, I'm gonna hit the U key. We're gonna make a let's disable this. We don't need to see that one. Let's add another waypoint, and I'm gonna call this VILLAGE village number 1. Yeah, I know that is unique, isn't it? What color are we gonna make villages? So we can make them yellow. And don't worry if you can't spell or something like that. Let's enable that. Okay. Let's start looking around. Okay, so here we go. There's a golden chest in here. Now I don't want to click on this bed because then it'll make this bed my respawn point. X marks the spot. Okay, so we found a bunch of carrots in here. There's a way you can click and just scroll on everything. I'm not going to keep the wheat seeds. Oh, look, 2 emeralds. It's a good loot. Potatoes. Potatoes are good. We don't have those back at our base, and that'll give us, farm stuff to plant. So we get carrots and that. Okay, the beetroots, I'm going to take those because I think I can turn those into seeds. Corn kernels, yeah, same with those. Poppies. We're over by a huge poppy field, so I don't really need to keep them. Oak saplings. Gonna disregard those 2. Same with the birch. Because right now where I don't have the backpack, I kind of want to limit what I'm carrying on me. And if you notice, the chest is no longer gold. Why? Because I looted it. Okay. Now. Yeah, quite a few farmers and different guys in here. What you got? Oh, you got a chest too for me to loot. Look at this. What a nice, plentiful village. Sorry, fellas, I don't mean to take all your stuff, but you got some good things here. Okay. What I'm hoping to find in here is maybe somebody that's a winery or somebody that, look at that, bees. They even got bees over here. Maybe somebody that has cookery or something. Okay, more potatoes. Pick your potatoes. Lilacs. Peony. pronounce that? Peyote? Peony. I don't know. Carrots. I'll leave that. Okay. The only thing that gets me messed up sometimes is I usually like to leave the doors open in the houses so I know that I've been in them. But this is a big village, so there's a lot of places to go into. Another golden chest. Okay. What are these guys hoarding? More potatoes. More beetroot. Got a couple of gold nuggets. We'll take those. More corn kernels. And what I do is I don't usually loot past a stack. Once I get to 64, I'll stop on that particular item because I don't need to take it all. I just need enough to be able to make seeds back at my base. Another golden chest. Well, this was another unique thing about this mod. You can collect these. They're little plushies. You can find them throughout the world. I don't really know if they do anything for you, but you can collect them. Oh, they even got kids here, so they got breeders in this village. Iron golem over there. More gems. Take your emeralds. Thank you very much, everybody. Yeah, I looted that entire chest. I don't know. Tell me what you think. Do you like the sound of the villagers? Who's this guy? He's a butcher. So we could sell him raw chicken and pork chops for emeralds. It's not a bad deal. You got anything in here I can loot though, bub? Well, I could take that pot. Okay, you got a smoker. You got a back door too. It leads out to a pen where you got nobody. Oh yes, here's another cool feature of this mod pack. Normal Minecraft, when you would hit a fence, you can't jump over it. This pack, you can. Okay, I think that was the last house. Let's hit the map key. Let's get rid of the temporary waypoint. Let's delete that off. Now we know this is a village. Oh wow, what's this over here? Set a temporary waypoint over there, because that might be a witch's hut or something. Don't know. We'll go over and we'll explore that a little later. Do want to make sure I've had a look at all of these houses. What are you guys talking about? You better not be planning my demise. Okay, that I've been in, that I've been in. Okay, well these guys didn't seem to have an eatery or anything. Oh, here's something I haven't been in. What is this? Trades, leather worker. Oh, you got bread. You got a leather cap. And you got leather, so. Sorry, bub. I gotta steal your leather. Your bread, on the other hand, though. You can keep that. I got food to eat. I'm good. Just a cauldron. That's a boar. Leaves fallen. Yeah, I was kind of hoping maybe one of these guys had like a winemaker over here, or maybe something besides just a farmer or butcher. Maybe a cleric or something, but no, they didn't. So this is just, it's a good sized village, but it's just kind of basic. All right. Now let's head to X marks the spot. Which direction is that in? Now it's over here. Is that just a out of the way hut, or is it another structure? Let's come over and find out. Now it's got to be another structure. It's kind of too far away from that to be anything but. Get our sword ready just in case. In case this belongs to somebody that happens to be, you know, not nice. Yeah, it does. It belongs to somebody not nice. That is a pillager. Okay, he's coming towards me. All right, well. Oh, he's got his buddy with him now. Ow. Jeez, how many of these guys are there? Ah! And I died. Oh well. Hey, and now I'm home. And I got to show you that. Okay, that I was shot by a pillager and I died. But that's, you know, like I said, it's nothing I'm worried about because I can just scroll around on my map, see my skull and crossbones, see that it's 1060 in that direction, and I can go and I can hit over there and, you know, retrieve my body back and get all my stuff. So, you know, not worried about it. Well, wait, now I am worried about it because it's almost 5 o'clock. So I'm going to sleep first, then I'm going to go get my body because I want to travel over while it's daytime. So we'll have a little bit of time to kill. So, yeah, I was doing really good there. I just really wasn't paying attention to my health bar, if truth be told. Since we're here, though, do got what, one piece of string in this box? What about this one? No, I got none in that one. Let's have a quick look. Can make string out of what? So wool, of course. You can also make it out of flax. Okay. And you can use a mortar and pestle. So silk fiber and that grind down into that. Now there's other ways you can make it too. So if you have a cutting stone, you can put cobwebs on it to go to string. Wow, a stone sluice may possibly give you a piece of string. Wooden sluice may give you a piece of string. If you have a milling grinder, you can grind wool in string or flax into string. This is all part of Create. The crushing wheels with wool make string, or an automatic mixer make string, which is still the same way with the thing. But I don't even think I picked up any cobwebs anywhere because I don't think we found anything like that that had cobwebs in it. Nope. Okay. Let's have a nap. 7 o'clock. And see where it says down there? It says it'll expire, and that's the infinite symbol. So that's never going to disappear. That's why I say for me, there's no bloody fear of dying. You die like that, just go retrieve your body. You'll get all your stuff. If that's a pain in the butt for you, you could go on the setting on the map that says don't lose inventory when you die. So that way when you die, you just end up home and you got all your stuff on you, all your XP. Me, I don't mind this. It's one of the inevitabilities of Minecraft. You know, you are going to die. So, I guess with regular Minecraft, though, you lose your experience levels. And you got to rebuild them up again. But with this, I haven't noticed losing any XP levels. I don't know if there's a way you can set that so that you do lose some XP levels. There is a cool little device you can make, though. Well, let me guess. I got to cross that snow biome. Yeah, I got to cross that snow biome, and I have no leather boots again. Don't know if I want to brave going over that snow. How big of an area is that? Oh, yeah. Well, guess it ain't too bad. Yeah, bad enough though. Well, if I spot some more cows, I guess we can maybe deal with them to try to get some leather, but yeah, there's a cow. I got nothing to kill it with though, so just not gonna bother. I'm just gonna, what do they call it? 2 feet in a heartbeat. I'm just gonna hoof it. Okay, now we're 700 meters away from my body. How far do I gotta go? Not too far. Okay, be nice, Minecraft gods. Don't let me sink down in the snow, because, yeah, there we go. We're sinking in it. Crap. It's not good. Because that'll kill you. That will kill you. Oh, crap. Come on now, don't let me die in the snow. I don't want to die in the snow. Come on. Okay. Well, I'll tell you though, once you start sinking in it, you're donezo. It's like being in the water. Ugh. Wow, this is becoming a chore in itself just to get my body back. This is mini sheep, and I don't know if mini sheep give you wool, or what they give you, if I'm being honest. Well, I'm gonna need some kind of tool. You know, I really didn't want to go back to have to beating on logs, but and of course these trees won't fall over because I got no tool. All right. That's what I was trying to build. Okay. Now, I got something to saw and chop with, okay? Now I think I can cut the rest of this tree now, I think. There she goes. Yeah, I definitely got to cross this here. I got no friggin' choice but to run. Come on, baby, let's boot it. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We're doing it. We're getting there. Come on. There we go. Now we can head back towards our body. Hello, Mr. Sheep. Now, hopefully these pillagers, hopefully got them all. Forget trying to catch deer. We'll mention that. You get a bow and arrow. Forget that. Gobble, 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 gobble. Well, that growl, folks, I don't know if you heard that or not. That's my stomach. I think we discussed that already. And now I can't run anymore. I know, I'm hungry. There is probably still a pillager over here, though, because like I said, I'm pretty sure I didn't get them all. But maybe they buggered off and left my body here for me. Yeah. Still 200 meters away from it, though. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Oh boy. I think like Bugs Bunny said, I think I took a wrong turn at Albuquerque. Because, that's a long way down. That's a real long way down, and I don't think that lands in water. Okay. And it's 4 o'clock, so in game. So not good. This is going to turn to nighttime soon. And I may have to, I got enough wood on me, I may have to make a pillar and stand on a pillar for the night. Ugh, stomach's growling. Did I pick up any apples? Nah, I didn't get so lucky, did I, when the tree fell? Okay. Wow. No, it's weird. When we come over here, I don't remember seeing this big hole. Well, but then again, I kind of cut through here, didn't I? Should I go back that way or keep trying to walk around this? Yeah, decisions. That's the worst thing about dying. Just having to make your way back to get your body. Uh-oh, I think we're running out of land here. Okay, let's take a climb. This might be a bad time to run into a skeleton. Yeah. Okay. Alright, Yeah, that's a complete pillager outpost. I'm getting closer to my body though. Do I get any bad omens on me or anything? No, I'm good that way. All right, so let's clear this off. Can at least do that. Let's also silver birch leaf. I don't need those. I don't need tassels. Oak saplings can go. The twigs can go. I'll just keep this stuff for now. All right, so I guess now I'm just going to be sitting here until the next day. So I'm most likely going to cut this out of the video, and then when I come back, we'll pick up where I'm getting close to my body, I guess. So I guess we'll do some editing on this one. Yeah, since this part's going to be cut out, it's the potato chip. Might go make one of them pizza thingies. I might have to give a few of these trees a whack to get an apple or two. Fucking creeper behind me, right? Yeah. Against skeletons. Great. These guys may get me before I get my body. Uh-oh. Yep, didn't make it. Yeah, I'm not even going to bother attempt to go get my body. I'm just going to end this video right here. Well, hello YouTube. We are back again. after putting in a little cut of climbing up a tree. And we are going back here now to the game, and I'll explain what happened. So anyway, way over there in the distance towards Smart Village, that was a village that we seen before I died the first time when I ran into all those pillagers. Well, anyway, I died. It put us back home, as everybody got to see. I went forward to get my body, and I climbed up a tree to do the night cycle, and then I ended the video there. Well, long story short, I jumped down out of the tree, went forward, and died again. So instead of going through all the hassle of showing you me retrieving my bodies, needless to say, I got all my stuff back. And we have everything back in inventory again. And I found this quaint little cabin here in the woods. It's kind of run down. But I was able to throw my bed here. I put up another furnace and do a little chest here with some stuff in it and a crafting table. But I'm going to be leaving this behind now, because I'm going to be heading back over this way to home. Now that I have my sleeping bag and stuff again, I am good to go. Those pillagers that were over there have been dealt with. I killed them all. But man, yeah, that was quite the fiasco. So now I'm just heading back home. And I don't even remember, since the last video, why the hell I even went over there, if I'm being, 100% honest about the whole thing. But yeah, so anyway, we are on our way back home now. And like I talked about in the earlier videos, I didn't know really if I wanted to make this a series or not. I wanted to talk about this mod pack and the things I liked about it and that sort of thing. And I think I've discussed that so far. So I think once I get this character back home, I'm going to save and exit. And then I think maybe the next video that I do, I'll go into my off-world map. And I'll give you a detour of that, of how that looks once... Oh, there's a deer. How that looks once you've built some stuff in Create, and I can explain how some things work, like the Tranquil Lantern and that sort of thing, because I have more built up on that map. And I can show you how things work. Now, if for some reason that people like that video, and say, yeah, I want you to go back to this map and keep going, I want to see you actually build that stuff, we can certainly do that. If not, I think from that point, we'll move on from Minecraft. There's another, I guess, Minecraft-like game, or actually two, that I'd like to cover. Those being Hightail, and one that I'm really enjoying right now that's super hard, but it's still kind of a blocky game. It's called Vintage Story. So I'd like to cover both of those games, just so it will widen your variety, because if you are a Minecraft player and you love playing Minecraft, one of the downsides with Minecraft is within the first few hours, you don't really need food anymore once you've killed a couple animals. And especially with this mod's more about, really allowing you to explore and be creative. For regular Minecraft, it's supposed to be survival, but in essence, you're not, I guess, really surviving, because it takes you no time really to get established. So when I go ahead to cover the other game called Vintage Story, that one, you can't even chop down a tree when you first start, because you need to forge your own tools. So you need to smelt metal, melt it down to its bare components, and make your tools before you can do that stuff. So you kind of progress through like the Mud Age, the Stone Age, and then the Copper Age, and the Iron Age, as you're going through to unlock more stuff. You get, well, I should say, you have to get quite quite far in the game before you can even start making a house. Where, like in this mod, within the first few hours of gameplay, I started to construct my house. Not that that's a thing that I don't like. I mean, like I said, I wouldn't be covering this mod pack if I didn't like it. I enjoy Homestead. It's a different take on Minecraft, and I like the way it plays. So, that being said, I do want to cover those other two games and show you the challenges that are involved with those, and I don't know, the fun aspects of them as well. So it's really, really important with this, because I know Minecraft itself, for some people, may be boring to watch. Other people may be like, oh, I kind of like this mod. I even had somebody that actually commented in the comments that said that that was a problem they have with Minecraft, that every time they visit it, they play it for a little while and then they can't think of anything to do. Well, with this particular mod pack, this Homestead mod pack, you will always have lots to do. And one of the things that I do like about it is that they've kind of tried to make a lot of the pieces and the blocks important, purposeful, stuff that you're gonna, need. Like I explained in one of the earlier videos about like the rotten flesh. Like, whoever uses that, and then eventually you may use it to do like smelting or something of, make potions or something of that nature, in the crafting table. But no other use for it. But in this mod, you can throw it in the furnace and turn it into leather. So they've made stuff a little bit more easier to use. So anyway, as I was saying, it's very, very important that if you like what I'm doing in this series, you need to comment to tell me to keep going. If not, I'm most likely going to wrap the series up and move on to another game. But there will be at least one more in this series. Well, it's too bad because I was really liking the design of this house. Might want to finish this. But it's not that we're going to totally abandon it. It's going to be based off of you, the viewer. If you want to see more, I'll do more. I'll definitely do one more video in the series to show you my other map and show you some of the stuff that you can actually build with this mod pack. And when you see it, you're going to be like, wow, I got to give this a try. Anyway, look at that beautiful rainbow. Anyway, so this is Old Guy Plays 1969. Like, subscribe, and make sure you let me know you want to see more of this. Okay? And I'll certainly play more of it. Till next time, everybody. Be seeing you. Bye-bye.